A few weeks ago, we were at the Kalamazoo Living History event, and I cornered a few reenactors and asked them some questions. What kind of reenacting do you do?
Well, basically 18th century, from French-Indian War through the Revolution.
Now wife and I are in the many different eras. This is War of 1812. I'm dressed as Caldwell's Rangers.
French-Indian War up to Revolutionary.
Russian heavy cavalry in the 7 Years' War. We also have a basic infantry section, an Opal Cheney, which is Russian militia section.
Currently, I'm most interested in the Long Hunter persona.
American Civil War, American Revolutionary War, American Cowboy.
Why do you reenact?
It's fun. That's the best answer.
There'll be a time when you just feel like you're back in history, and I thought, nah, that won't happen. But I was slicing some potatoes, and the regiment walked by, and they're like, "What's for supper?" And I was like, "I'm there." It's like back in time. But
Well, it's a love of history, and what it's turned into is just, instead of just reading about history, it's a chance to go out and live history.
It's a connection to the past. It's a connection to the heritage of my country. I love my country.
I do it because it's fun. I enjoy hanging out with the guys, just having a good time, hanging out with friends, doing something.
It's a love of history. It becomes a passion. It becomes a question of how did they do things? Why did they do things?
You can't help but meeting a lot of friends and acquaintances and people that have something in common with you, and that's like yourself, history.
and you learn a lot. I mean, I've learned how to cook in the Dutch oven. You should have seen me running like, guys, I cooked my first pie in the Dutch oven. Come try it.
It's a chance to put the clothing on, eat the food, get a feeling for, just for a few moments, just a snapshot into the life of the 18th century.
People that feel like family, even though you may only see them once or twice a year.
Most of my friends are actually still all history related. We've grown into like another whole family.
A good way to learn history. We homeschooled the kids, and they loved it. We started going to antique stores, and they would pick up stuff, and they're like, "That's really cool, but it's not time correct."
Yeah,
So
learn a lot.
They were learning their history.
Right.
Get to shoot, get to play outside, get to get dirty, cooking over fire, the smell of wood smoke. It's all great.
I teach high school learning disabled students, but I teach history and science, and I try and bring my own historical experience and my own persona in with history as often as I can.
It's a great way for the kids to be with their parents a lot, and they love it. We go to Civil War reenactments and things like that, and they love being in the ball. And they get to dress up. They all have the dresses and stuff. It's wonderful.
There's the connection of the family too. That we have family that pulled us into it.
As a whole, it's a family.
Right.
They're just usually
so
really
that's
friendly
nice.
people.
Yeah, a lot of really friendly people. Any of them are willing to help you out, show you, teach you. That's what I really, really enjoy about it.
I really want to thank all the reenactors who got in front of the camera with me. I want to thank you guys for participating, and I want to thank you for watching.